Okay, I bet you know who Darman is, but if you don't, let me quickly explain. Darman is a YouTuber legend. He teaches important lessons on YouTube in the form of skits. He has amazing actors. He teaches important lessons and so much more. But that's not important right now. The important thing is that he's popular, and of course, there's going to be copycats. There are so many Darman copycats. It's like a whole new genre on YouTube. But there was one channel that caught my attention. So many wrong messages, so many bad voice actors. In the channel I'm talking about is Bhavani. Look, I'm not trying to attack him in any way. I love how bad his videos are. So today, I'll be reviewing 3 of his videos. Starting with, kid named Kovid kills bully. What happened next is shocking. While his thumbnail says something different. Classmate, he attacks kid named Kovid. What happened next is shocking. Oh, whoops, sorry about that. I said it the wrong way. Everybody knows that when a word is in all caps, they are yelling it. So let me say that again. Kid named Kovid kills bully. What happened next is shocking. And the thumbnail is in all caps already. I think that's for a style. While the thumbnail title spoiled why he killed his bully, it's already. But I wonder what will happen in the main title. I bet he'll go to jail for killing someone, but there's only one way to find out by watching the video. The video started off with 2 kids talking about the new kid that's going to school. Then the new kid came to talk to them conveniently. They first fist bumped him like they already knew them for some reason. They were talking about where he came from and stuff that he asked the new kid. Everything seemed fine until they asked him what his name was and was Kovid with a K. Remember that. Of course, these days there is a deadly virus called Kovid with a C, and some people have family members or friends that died. In fact, one of the kids, one of the bullies, had an uncle that died from COVID. So some people that don't know any better get angry with it. If that sounds like COVID or names similar to it, to COVID with a C. You, but come on, this kid is older than COVID altogether.
You don't have it, you are it.
Oh, come on, did this kid think that sicknesses are people that spread tinier, microscopic versions of themselves that make people sick?
I bet you're not even vaxxed.
I don't need to be vaxxed. Kids aren't in danger.
Yep, kids are not in danger from COVID. No, definitely not. No. Okay, fine. Yes, kids may get COVID better, but they can still die from it. So come on, Samir. You should not be putting out your beliefs into your video that could have the wrong information. For a live channel video, come on. And after a small argument, COVID obviously lost and the 2 kids beat him up.
Very close!
No! Ah! Let me rip this pants. You're tearing my Gucci.
Only care about his clothes getting ruined over himself getting beat up. Well, anyway, after that, he went back to his house instead of telling the teacher because they knew nothing about it most of the time. When we got a closer look at him, it looked like his clothes got cut with scissors, and not from the bullies. He's wearing jeans. How can somebody ruin it that much?
Sensei taught me I should only use my karate skills for defense, not offense.
I wonder what his definition of defense and offense is. Hold on to it. It'll come back later. Then this crazy dad would talk about killing his bullies. Do you want to go to jail, Dad?
If they are hitting you first, you should have defended yourself.
I know, but they're weaker than me. I would have literally killed them with my skill.
I don't know. Don't hit very hardly. And how do you know that the bullies are weaker than you? They have their little gene ripping machines as their hands. They may be stronger than you. You never know.
I see, but you don't want to kill anyone.
Remember that. Then he made the plan to change his name to Kevin until COVID not saying anymore. Instead of telling a teacher or someone that can deal with it. The next day at school, COVID told the boys that he would change his name and they became friends. If I was this kid with this power, I would punch the bullies not hard enough to kill them, but to scare them off. Not let them get away with it. After they became friends, a new girl came in to ask him where the consular's office is. Then when COVID was introducing himself to the girl, and we found out who the girl's name is. It's Corona with a K. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce it right. And of course, the 2 bullies got mad at her, and when one started to punch her in the face.
Hey, big boy. It's time for you to feel the wrath of COVID.
One of the bully's arms. Yikes, he's going to go to jail. And somehow all the people playing on the playground didn't see this.
I'm gonna get you.
I'll take you to the counselor's office. Are you okay?
Kevin, thank you.
The name's Kovid. Here, let me walk you to the office.
Okay.
He just killed someone and walked away from a murder? And no one came to help him? And also, how did all the people on the playground just disappear when they were fighting? He seriously injured one bully and killed the other one and got away with it. Do you want to know how he didn't go to jail? The security camera saw everything. And also, security cameras don't rotate and move and get close up to people like that. And people saw that he was doing it for self-defense, when mostly it was not. After the neck punch, the bully had no way of fighting back, but Kovid finished him, and he could not fight back in any way. If he died from a neck punch, that would be self-defense. The final move was offense, and all the other moves were defense, and the final moves killed him, so he would go to jail. And the bully parents didn't care one bit. If I keep going on with this, I'll be here all day. So you might be saying, what if you can kill the bully with a kick or a punch? What if I'm living in a world where I can get away with killing people? I would say get like a gun or a weapon. And what a good transition, because the next video is 12-year-old points loaded on that younger brother. What he does next is shocking. And the thumbnail title is mostly the same, so not to complain about that. Good job. I bet it will probably kill someone. Well, there's only one way to find out. The video started off with a dad named David, who is a police officer, going home from work, meeting his wife named Sarah. After a few seconds, Sarah found out that David brought his gun home, and Sarah did not want a gun in the house. Oh, come on, he's a police officer. He had gun practice, he knows what he's doing, and besides, I bet he has a gun lock on it. He also brought it to keep his family safe from thieves. And he even said, "Are you telling me I'm not supposed to do anything in my power to protect his family?" And then Sarah said,
"And are you telling me that it's a good idea to have that thing in this house?"
"Yes, it is a good idea for police officers with experience with guns to keep one at home." Sarah, have you heard about a gun lock?
Besides, the people who are robbing places are stealing things. They're not killing anybody.
You are wrong. They will kill people that will stop them from stealing stuff. Oh, come on. Sarah, do you know anything about thieves? They will kill people that will stop them from stealing stuff. David has a point by keeping a gun.
The gun's not going to help. In fact, it will probably make the situation worse. Guns kill their owners more often than they do the intruders.
That's for people that are not safe with a gun. He's a police officer. He's being safe with one. And also, using the gun as a threat to get the intruder out or killing the intruder, or if he's going to hurt someone, is of course going to make the problem worse. No, yep, definitely worse. But Sarah won the argument, and David will take his gun back home. But you may be saying he has to keep it overnight. Guess where he puts it? In the dresser. That's like the most obvious place ever. After that, we get a look at the families too, because Jay, the older one, and Eli, the younger one.
Play with me. I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch, Eli.
But I'm bored.
Then play on the Switch with me.
I don't want to play on the Switch. That's boring.
Why would you say that? Let me think. Oh, I know. Because the Switch did not have God with the Nolan's Guy. My original game, 25 levels of shape-blasting fun, unique enemies, good music, chases that'll put you on your toes, $5 on Steam, buy or else I'm hiring Kovid with a K to come to your house and fight you. Anyway, Jay and Eli played cops and robbers, and they were stealing stuff from the dresser, and of course, they found the gun. And then, luckily, David came in when Jay pointed the gun at Eli. And anyway, let's pay respect to David. He was the smartest one in the family. So it turned out David didn't die. That's great. He was the smartest one out of the family. I didn't want Sarah to who go around spreading false information to the kids.
Also, if you're going to keep a gun at the house, make sure it's in a case and not accessible to minors.
Finally, someone gets what I'm saying. Thank you, off-screen police officers. Thank you.
Right, I should have never brought a gun into the house.
But they protect us from bad guys.
They do in certain circumstances.
That's why you should have it for those certain occasions.
And taking someone's life is something you can't take back.
Except from the same channel that say go kill your bullies out of self-defense.
2, always listen to your wife.
What if the wife is a liar? Okay, it is time for the final video. Nerd saves his bully from a heart attack. Must watch video. And again, the thumbnail title is mostly the same. So good job on keeping the thumbnail is mostly the same. Good job. I also gotta like how the boy in the thumbnail is like, no, don't kill me, nerd. And the nerd's like, don't worry, it'll hurt a lot. And then while he put his hand on the boy, he's like, ah! Well, if it's a must-see video, then we gotta see it right now. Let's get started. The video started off with a boy eating Cheeto Puffs, my favorite chips, outside of school picking on a nerd that he uses to cheat on tests. Anyway, after a talk, a girl that the nerd had a crush on walked past them and talked to them. The nerd tried to impress her, but of course the bully tries to ruin his chances of impressing her by lying about how the nerd is paying the bully to tell her that he likes her, and also pulling the nerd's pants down. Then he gets a heart attack.
Someone help!
Wow, 10 out of 10 voice acting. Here, let me try. Oh no, he's having a heart attack. Someone help. Anyway, the nerd tries to help the bully while the doctors come to save him. You get the idea, then they become friends at the end. And we are finally done with all 3 of these videos. Now, let's talk about what we learned today. It's okay to kill people out of self-defense by using our bodies, but not by using weapons like guns. But it's okay to kill people after they get punched in the neck, but not when they're having a heart attack. It's not safe to keep your family safe from thieves that could have weapons. And lastly, always listen to your wife, even when she doesn't know any better. Well, I hope you liked this video. I want to start off a new series where I review YouTubers and certain videos. So if you want to see more of this, like and subscribe. And also buy my games to support me. Bye!